Arizona football has lost 3 players in the last week to the conference rival school from downtown Los Angeles. As you're aware, we do not mention that school, to which I went by name anymore because they made a decision to defect to the Big Ten. Let me give you my top takeaways on all of this, and we'll start with today's news that wide receiver Dorian Singer is headed to downtown Los Angeles. Now, I said on our season-ending edition of Wildcat Breakdown that this was the most disappointing. Singer was a kid who came to Tucson as a walk-on, was given a chance by Jed Fish's staff, and flourished. His departure is a gut punch to this program. Keon Bars here is headed to downtown Los Angeles as a grad transfer. I've said before, I have zero problem with kids transferring after they get their degrees. Bars came here, did what he was supposed to do, play football, and go to class. That's all you can ask for any student athlete. If he wants to take that extra year at another school, that is certainly his right. He leaves here with a degree that says the University of Arizona, which means he is a Wildcat for life. Christian Roland Wallace, though, is probably the most surprising of these 3 transfers. To be frank, I didn't have Christian Roland Wallace playing for the Arizona Wildcats in 2023. But I also didn't have him playing in a college at all next season. I thought Christian Roland Wallace was going to go to the NFL. I personally don't believe C-Row has anything left to prove in college football. I believe Christian Roland Wallace is one of the best cornerbacks in the Pac-12. And therein is the problem. I believe Christian Roland Wallace is one of the best cornerbacks in this conference. But when the conference awards came out, Roland Wallace was not even named all-conference honorable mention. I don't think these moves have anything to do with NIL. I do think they have to do with exposure. Dorian Singer was named second-team All-Pac-12. On the glitzy stage in downtown LA, Singer immediately becomes one of the most high-profile receivers not only in the Pac-12, but in the country. On the glitzy stage in downtown LA, maybe others see Christian Roland Wallace the way I see Christian Roland Wallace. The reason he got no stats is because offensive coordinators didn't want to throw the ball in his direction. Changes have to be made to the transfer portal, and I have one. Players should not be allowed to transfer to schools within the same conference. And yes, I know that means there's no Jaden Delore at Arizona. But if you want to transfer out of the school where you started, you should be made to go away to a school in another part of the collegiate universe. And that is sports for now. Let's send it over to Chief Meteorologist Matt Broad for one last look at your weather forecast.
And how do you really feel, David Kelly?
They know now.